Hey guys, this is Booster, and I am back. We are back racing again, Polkadots2018. I am starting with the C class. Yeah, I'm starting with the C class, even though I'm riding team. I'm riding on Team Boosted Pony with my buddy and my partner. That's right, buddy. Pony down. And the intro might have been a little flamboyant for you guys, but it makes me laugh, so we're sticking with it. So anyway, I am back on the bike, and I am excited. I'm having fun, and it's every bit as fun as I knew it was. It's every bit as fun as I knew it would be. I've missed a lot of races this year, and the reason I've missed a lot of the races this year is for a lot of reasons. During the first race, I hit a tree with my head, compressed my spine, and hurt my back. And I've had a lot of back issues before. I mean, I had some serious back issues before that put me down for a long time. And those flared up, and those are actually, it's still bothering me. It's still bothering me right now. And before I continue on my story, we're gonna look up ahead, and there's a little bit of story developing here at Polkadots. To the right is the enduro cross. To the left is the bypass. And I look up here, and there's like a track worker in an orange shirt, and they're waving me like off the enduro cross section. And usually we don't do enduro cross right off the beginning of a race. So I'm thinking, like, are we not supposed to be riding through there? I mean, I don't want to get docked a lap for like shortcut and stuff, right? So I don't know. I really don't know. Was I supposed to be in the enduro cross section? Was I not supposed to be? It seemed like most of the people took the enduro cross section, but I didn't. So I don't know. So anyway, I went around the long way, which by the way was much longer. As it should be. Polkadots, if you're listening, good job. The bypass should be much longer than the enduro cross section. You should get penalized for that. So you guys did nothing wrong. Good job. But I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I guess they didn't mention it during the riders meeting. So I should have just stuck with it and went through it. Anyway, at this point, I got tons of arm pump, but I'll get back to my story. My back was hurting me. It's still hurting me, and I tried racing at the Sprint Enduro at Battle Creek, and it was really bothering me. I mean, there were like times, like I didn't post it in the video, and I'm not a huge whiner about such things, so I don't like to make too big of a deal about it. But there were times I like went into my fifth wheel and just kind of like laid down in between sprints because my back was just acting up and just killing me. Okay, so here I'm lost. I don't know where to go.
I'm lost.
I don't know. I got lost like a couple times. Like they said the trail was worn in real good. Yeah, but there's like a lot of trails out here that are worn in real good. I'm following this one. And you're gonna see it gets like smaller and smaller until it's like disappearing now. So it's like, okay, this is obviously not the right trail. I don't see anything marked. Where am I going? I don't know. So anyway, I'm back for now, and I'm taking it easy. You know, I'm not trying to go too fast. I'm just trying to keep a good pace and come out here and have some fun. And actually, this section right here, I'm going to let speak for itself, so I'm going to cut off the mic.
What is that? I love it. What is it? I want that. What is going on? This is amazing. Now this is what I'm talking about, yeah!
I absolutely love sections like this. Like where you have to actually slow down, look ahead, like think and figure out how to get around it because it's just a mess. There's people all over the place. This is what, like, oh man, this is what gets me going. I love it. And I know a lot of guys cry about being stuck in the mud. Not me. Oh man, because I don't get stuck in the mud because I slow down and go around it.
Excuse me, guys. What's that?
How'd you do through their booster?
Oh, I'm a ninja.
He asked me how I did through there. I thought he asked, like, how did you get through there? And I was just like, I'm a ninja. You know, like that explains it. I'm a ninja. I'll tell you what. You hop up on this pony, she'll carry you through just about anything. So, coming back off of the injury that I had there, and I mean, like, once I got hurt, you know, like, I could have rode. I'm not gonna say like I was injured to the point this season to where I couldn't have rode, but I was injured to the point to where I couldn't have rode competitively. And just, I don't know. Like, I've been doing a lot of racing these past few years, and, you know, like, the kids are getting a little older. We've got the fifth wheel, you know, so we ended up doing, like, more camping and more relaxing type things, taking the kids swimming, and, you know, like, it's their summer, too. So, it can't always be about me and hitting up every single one of the races, you know, so we did a lot more of that type of stuff this summer, and I'm glad we did, but now the summer is about over. The kids are back in school, so I do want to hit up some of these races. And I'm actually going to be hitting up like some charity event race this weekend. If you haven't seen it on Facebook, I'm going to post the link in the description. You guys, if you're not busy Sunday, it's like a hair scramble, but instead of doing it like all at once, he's doing like two 45-minute motos, and it's looking like it's going to be a really good time. So all of it's going to charity. It's going to like a family. I think something happened to their house, and they're trying to get back on their feet. And it's a good cause, and it's going to be a good time. So if you're not busy, check out the link that's in the description and head on out. Do some racing. I'll say it again. It's going to be a good time. So that is the conclusion of my first lap. I was very confused because I did not go through scoring. After I switch off with Pony here, I think in about like 5 minutes he went through scoring. So
there's one really gnarly section. She's awesome.
So I was pretty confused. What was going on? I got lost, and I don't know. All right, so Pony comes back in, and we're going to do the old switcheroo. It's my turn to ride now. Check out those sweet graphics on that bike. I drew those up myself, believe it or not. They're not professional. Alright, so here we go. Back on out onto the track. And I'm still feeling pretty good, you know. I'm a little chubby. I'm a little out of shape. It's okay, you know, there's no harm in that. But that's a little bit of why I'm running team with Pony. Is I think both of us have had kind of a down year. Both of us suffered like some injuries and stuff, and we didn't work out like we should. And I feel like I rode this section. Look at that. You can hear me getting on the pipe. You hear me dipping down. I've got that foot out ahead of me. I'm leaning into this. I'm feeling pretty good. This corner, not so much. And maybe not the next corner either. But for me, this is pretty good. But yeah, I don't have the endurance or the wind, the cardio really, to be able to go out and consistently, you know, throw down these laps. To tell the truth, like, after 2 laps, I was ready to be done. I didn't really want to go out here all that bad, but Pony kind of talked me into it. Hey, this is the river section. I was a little bit afraid to go in the river, but now that I'm looking at it, the river looks pretty shallow, so I don't know. I could have went faster, really not worried about it too much. But yeah, Pony talked me back into it, and I'll tell you what, I paid for that last lap because my butt was so sore the next day. Like, I told myself, like, just stand on the pegs, you know, just stand on the pegs and your butt's not gonna hurt. But it hurt. It hurt bad. I swear it hurt for like 3 days. 3 days afterwards. It's Friday now, and I'm just now able to like sit on a seat and my butt doesn't hurt. So what am I gonna do? Again, I'm gonna go out and race again Sunday. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to hit up Muskegon as well. If I hit up Battle Creek or not, that's debatable. I don't really know. I have a lot of other obligations. That's something I could talk about. I actually, I'm teaching at a college after my regular job, and this is kind of how crazy my schedule is. I get up in the morning at 3:45 a.m., okay, to go to work. I don't get out of my second job until 9, and then I have an hour and a half drive home. So that's how crazy my schedule is right now. That's only 2 days a week. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that pipe. Listen to that YZ scream. And I'm only going to show the fast sections so you can listen to the pipe because it sounds so good. Yeah. And you know what? I'm not afraid to abuse that clutch. I like to feather that clutch a little bit. Get that bike on the pipe and just let it scream. Oh, it sounds so good. Woo, here we go. Through the trees, I'm feeling pretty good. And then this corner right here kind of screws me up. Like, don't watch this. Just close your eyes for a little bit. Okay, you can open your eyes again. And then through scoring. So now I realize, I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, and you know what's even worse? When Pony came in and handed off the card to me when it's my turn to go out here, I was like, hey, did you go through scoring? Like, what's going on? Because I was lost out there. I don't know where I was. And he's like, I don't know. I think I might have. I don't remember. So, yeah, when I went through scoring, it kind of reassured me. I was like, oh, okay, that's where scoring is. Now at least I know we're being counted. Even though it doesn't really matter because I started so far behind all the team guys that I knew I really wouldn't be all that competitive. But, this is kind of a shake off the rust kind of race, you know. So here I'm actually going to go through the enduro section, and I suck it up. Yeah, I don't make it over it. And you see, here's the thing. Little things like that are easy to recover from, right? They're not that big of a deal. But if you are out of shape, it is a big deal because it will get you breathing really hard. Like falling down or getting stuck on something when you're out of shape is like 10 times a bigger deal than it is if you're actually in shape. Gets that heart pounding and then you can't breathe. It just wears you out. And the thing is, too, when you make a mistake like that, it seems like the mistakes just keep piling on one another, like one after the other. So here we got some log crossings, and you're going to see. Here we go. I don't make it over the log. I'm coming in too slow. I'm both out of shape and not confident on the bikes, considering I haven't ridden since like April.
So hold on a sec.
And it's just I'm wore out. So I'm gonna park in the middle here, and we're gonna take a little breather. Just rest for a little while, and then on our way back out, and I saw Pony he went right down that middle telephone pole log thing, and maybe I should do that next time. I don't know, I guess I didn't even think of trying that, but next time we race Polkadots, I'm definitely going to.
Okay, so that took a lot out of me.
Yeah, you can hear me complaining in the video, or just, making a statement. That took a lot out of me because I was tired. Oh, and this is cool. There's a real big rut forming up here. And I'm feeling like I'm cornering a whole lot better on the motocross track than I used to. And look at this big rut. Oh, man. If I wouldn't have been on the pipe for that one, I definitely would have been getting stuck. And look at me roll over these jumps. Oh man, that's so pathetic. Oh man, I have no excuse. I have no excuse. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I will assure you that in the race coming up on Sunday here, I will have my GoPro out, and I will be doing the jumps. The guy on Facebook said there's not real big jumps for the C guys. Oh, that's a cool thing too. The C class is going to race separate from the A and B guys, which I think is awesome because I don't like having to pull over for people. So the C class is going to be separate, and there's not going to be any doubles or anything. There's only going to be like some tabletops or something, and we get to do a parade lap. That's an awesome thing too. We get to do a parade lap before we actually go out and race the course. So that's really cool. I will be much more confident if I can go out real slow, have a look at some of the jumps, and the trail in general, and then be able to come in and kind of hit it relatively hard. I worked out a little bit this week. You're gonna see me wimp out on another jump here. Just again, close your eyes when I go over the jumps. We'll pretend they weren't even there. But I'm gonna be hitting stuff. I'm gonna be trying to be a little more aggressive, and since it's only 45 minutes, I feel like that's like 2 hair scramble laps, which I feel like I can push it for about 2 laps, and then I need a break. Now there's 2 45-minute motos, so I don't know how I'm gonna be in the second one, but I'll at least go out and have fun in the first one and race a bit with people. Yeah, just, I don't know. I even knew this one was a tabletop. I just didn't want to have that much speed and jump with the bike. I don't have that many hours actually on the bike in general. I think before this race I had 11 hours on the bike. So yeah, so I'm not really used to the bike yet either. I was playing with my clickers, trying to get those dialed in. I'm still not as confident on this bike in general as I was on the other one. So I hand off the card to Pony, and I'm gonna call that a video because on the 3rd lap, I was a seat rider the whole way. I was slow. Nothing real eventful happened. I just kind of wanted to make sure that I got through the lap and finished it out because Pony wanted to like finish the race. So anyway, guys, I know you missed me, but I'm back, and I'm gonna be putting some videos out, and that's just that. That was Polkadots2018. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys later.